Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to design a logo using basic shapes in Photoshop. And also, we will dive deeper into creating shapes with the use of rectangular marquee tool, elliptical marquee tool, gradient tool, paint bucket tool, cutting out shapes via layer. So let's get started. So here in our document, I got here a clear canvas, and our goal here is to create a random logo using basic shapes. So the first step we're going to do here is we're going to create a circle. So to do that, I'm going to create a new layer for that. So going here at the layers panel at the bottom, click on this, create a layer, click on that. And then with this layer selected, I am going to click on the elliptical marquee tool. So to find that, let's go to the toolbar. Let's go to the second tool, first, second. Right click on this, and you can see here elliptical marquee tool. Or press M for the shortcut key. And there you are. And then now I'm going to start drawing it on our canvas to create a perfect circle like this. All right. And the next step we're going to do here is we're going to apply a gradient in this circle. So to do that, again, go into the toolbar. Let's find the gradient tool. Actually, the gradient tool is over here. Okay, right click on this and you can find it, gradient tool. So I'm going to click on that gradient tool. And for the color, okay, so you can just set this up. Okay, so for me, I'm going to make use of a gradient from yellow to green. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna set this one into very light yellow color. Okay, like this. Okay, all right, and this one, set this one to green like this, and this one to green. All right, and then once all said and done, select. Okay, all right, and then I'm also going to click on this. Right, there you go. And now I may now start painting on our circle. So I'm gonna drag from here going up. Okay, once I drag this line, I'm gonna release it. And look at that, we already created a color on our circle. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. The next step we're gonna do here is we're going to cut this circle, right? So it's just a random logo. So I'm just going to show you tips, all right, on how to cut that out. Okay, so just like for example, I'm going to deselect this one. To deselect, just press Ctrl plus D. Okay, and then again, I'm going to click on the elliptical marquee tool, or for the shortcut key, just press letter M. Okay, all right, and I'm going to create a circle inside this circle. All right, so I'm gonna do it like this. All right, so there you go. There's a circle inside the circle, right? Okay, and I'm going to cut this one to another layer. So to do that, right click on this with that selection, and I am going to click on the layer via cut. All right. So once I did that, you can see that there's another added layer, but that's the one that inside the circle that we just created with the use of that elliptical marquee tool. Okay, now I'm going to adjust this one. So I'm gonna pop out the transformation command with this from this layer. All right, so selected on that layer, press Ctrl plus T. So once I did that, you can see the transformation command is out. Now I'm just going to adjust a little bit, okay, to make an image that looks like this. Okay, and the next step we're gonna do here is another circle inside that circle. So we're going to do the same thing that we did. Okay, but first I'm going to press enter for this so that the transformation command is no longer there. All right, there you go. Okay, so again, press M for the shortcut key of a marquee tool, and then draw another circle inside. So, all right, I'm gonna do it this way. Yes, this one. Okay, and then same thing that we just did. Right click on it and choose layer via cut. Right, and then select on that layer, press Ctrl plus T, then decrease the size to create this effect. Okay, all right. That looks cool, isn't it? Okay, then press enter. The next step we're going to do here is we're going to create a frame on our logo. Okay, so to do that, first, I'm going to click on the background layer. Okay, and I'm going to add a new layer. Okay, so select on that. Okay, once I click that, now this time we're going to make use of a rectangular marquee tool. So to find that, it's also in the second tool. Right click on it and you can find it here, rectangular marquee tool. And this time I'm going to create a square around the circle. Okay, so all right, actually it's the layers over here. Okay, it's on top of the background layer. Okay, and then this time I'm not going to make use of a gradient tool, but this time I'm going to make use of a paint bucket tool. So to find the paint bucket tool, it's all under the gradient tool. Right click on that and then choose the paint bucket tool. And I'm gonna change the foreground color. So yes, this one. Click on this foreground color into dark gray like this, and then select OK. And then let's paint it on this layer. All right. So see, we already created this effect. Okay. All right. The next step we're gonna do here is we're going to create another square inside this square. Right. Okay. So to do that, with this layer selected, I'm going to choose on the rectangular marquee tool once again. Okay, click on that. All right, I'm gonna deselect this one first. Now we make start using this and click and drag it on this area. Okay, just like this. Okay, and then right click on it and again choose layer via cut. Okay, and then I'm going to select it on that layer. Right click, press Ctrl plus T for the transformation command and decrease the size to create a frame just like this. All right. Okay. And there you go. All right. So now we just created this random logo. Amazing, isn't it? All right. And that is how to design a logo using basic shapes in Photoshop.